What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. It's a little bit earlier today, to be honest. The client, they had to wake up earlier to go to a procedure or an appointment or something, so woke up a little bit earlier. But anyways, I did record. Actually, I did start recording a bunch of different videos, but it kept getting interrupted because, like, I started talking with like a neighbor. One time I was recording and then like it just went out. The recording just stopped. Another time, like my hat and my in the headphones like fell off my head, and I don't know. I just took that one off. And then the last another I might have mentioned it, but like a neighbor who's familiar with the dog I'm walking, you know, who's familiar with the guardian of the dog. We talked for a long time, so I that was in the middle of me doing the video, so I just stopped that one as well. So, but anyways, I'm back on it now, like nothing happened. But yeah, like the videos were sharing, that I'm grateful to be, you know, connected with cool people, because like today I have a good friend, and we haven't even met yet, to be honest. But like we have we've been connected on social media for a while. Like she found me, you know, like says my Instagram, my Snapchat, we have each other's contact information through phone. We're all right, we're connected, you know what I'm saying? And like it was just cool how they opened up to me about their problems, their relationship problems, because like they've been there for me when I opened up about the problems I was going through. They actually were encouraging me like on my journey and everything, and it's just cool to have that type of support out there. But anyways, like I mentioned, just a man's perspective of what they're going through, and it was interesting to hear her speak about it because it made me wonder, what had been done on the other hand, like in the scenarios I've been in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna get too overthinking about it, but sometimes I do wonder. I'm like, you know, whatever. It's already gone. But anyways, I valued it a whole lot because, and I value it present tense as well a lot because it means a lot when people open up to me genuinely, about stuff that they're going through, because it shows that y'all trust me, which because I trust myself. So like it means a lot because I'm understanding that more and more. Like maybe back in school, high school, middle school, elementary school, we might have been around a lot of people that were gossiping, putting each other down. We weren't woke, we weren't on the awakening journey. So like, it wasn't as meaningful back then because things went to shambles. But like now it's cool because I'm proof of the changes within me and the maturity within me, and like people actually reach out and trust me, like with all their dogs and cats and problems and stuff. Like I'm there to be like a mediator or whatever. Like I don't know it all, what I'm saying, but I'm saying like the fact that I'm able to at least share some input, some insight from a unique perspective is what gives me life. Connecting with someone gives me life. Like I have them, I have I have a handful of like solid, real close people, friends to me. Maybe, it fluctuates, to be honest. There's some people that we know that we don't even really talk to at all. And there's some people that, they are ride or die. You know what I'm saying? They're really there for us. So like, it helps whenever you do have an active group of those people, because I'm in a transition from being at a point where I had all of this junk, literally of all types. Junk inside my body, junk inside the place I was living at, junk inside my social media and friends and all this stuff. It was a lot of clutter. And I had to detach from that. All these so called friends and associates, a lot of them weren't even friends. They're just random people, at the same place that I was at. They didn't care genuinely about me. They were just there to turn up, to hook up, to party, So, but like it's cool whenever you do actually meet and connect with people who are real. You know what I'm saying? That have stuff to talk about. It's not just boring, mundane stuff. It's actually real stuff. Like, because a lot of us guys, especially me personally, I'm like, is this real life? And I'm like, yeah, it is. Just like Wiz Khalifa says in his song, feels like it's a dream, but now we back to real life. It's true, especially on this awakening journey. You'd be like, what what just happened to me? You know what I'm saying? And many times, like my mentor, Ralph Smart Infinite Wires, he mentions that girls, women, females internalize their emotions a lot. Not saying that all y'all do that, not saying that's all you do. I'm just saying that's something that y'all do that's a little bit different than what us men do. Me personally, you know, I've been on extremes, from extremes where I'm holding it in, how I truly feel, anger, depression, sadness, and the extreme of just letting it all pop out, just like you're shaking up a Coke bottle and you're screwing off the top and then it goes off, like that. So, like, it's cool whenever I finally have a woman's perspective actually sharing it with me, because stuff I've been through, the women I've been with, like, there's things to talk about, this and that. But sometimes you kind of there's still unfinished business. You may have questions. You may still desire closure. Maybe they didn't even open up to you literally about how they truly felt and wanted to say and express. And sometimes maybe left you in a gray area or whatever. So it's always like refreshing when a woman, especially, gets deep and real with you about what she's going through. Because shows one, they trust you. Two, real stuff is going on. Like, this is the real world. Like, other people have problems too. You're not the only one, so chill out. And three, like, it's interesting because it refreshes us as men, our minds, and probably women as well, for your minds to hear a man speak. It refreshes our minds because, like, we hear a new perspective from the complementary gender, which is different than us. I'm only aware about what it's like to be a man, because I am a man, so I have female friends. I've been with plenty of women, and at the same time, I'm not a woman. So, like, whenever we get deep and a woman can really express herself emotionally and get sensitive and vulnerable and stuff like that, it helps us to understand even more so of where y'all are coming from. Because a lot of times, a lot of us guys, like, we may get off on that tough guy ego stuff where we're like, ha, she's just getting all, watery and fragile and stuff. And at the same time, it's still really attractive to us men. Like, men, me personally, I'm an Aries, I don't know all about the zodiac stuff, but I'll just roll with the punches. I'm an Aries, and personally, I'm always in love. I'm always extremely in love with the beauty of women forever. I am certain that nothing will ever change the amazing level of beautiful appreciation I have for women in general. The beauty of a woman, women's roles, all that stuff. So, like, we have different roles in a way. Like, men, our program, our clock is, oh, gotta get out there working, busy, 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 build, build, build. Construction, foundation, work, 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 money, bring in the food. That's what's in our head, especially the money thing. It's, you gotta come up with the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. It's all this just go, go, go type of programming, to be honest with y'all. And women, I don't know what it is for women. I'm not a woman, but what it feels like and what intuitively it is and what my mentors have said, for women it's more or less like nurturing, preparing to have babies, children, a family, decorating the place, artsy stuff. you know, more feminine stuff. You know what I'm saying? Feminine fragrances, oils, essential smells, salts, different wellness supplements, all types of this stuff that's more on the delicate feminine side. So like that's amazing when both men and women are able to come together and learn from each side. And basically like what I'm saying is that like, you know, man, me personally, I love when women are super feminine, super feminine, gentle, fragile, this and that. And at the same time, we still do love and encourage our women to, also be strong as well. You know what I'm saying? We don't, it's a healthy harmony, just like the same thing with us. I mean, I don't know what women like, but I'm doing me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm good enough as I am. And I can only imagine maybe women probably appreciate the same from a man. They appreciate our masculinity and, you know, action and assertiveness and stuff like that. And at the same time, they probably still value us when we're able to be sensitive, expressive, express our emotions, our feelings, and to be soft in a way, not to be a tough, hard guy, so it's a healthy harmony in between both. But all I'm saying is just expressing appreciation for that because I love deep stuff, deep, meaningful stuff. Like this is the stuff I'm into. Literally, like this is the purpose. Like literally, this is it. Like flipping burgers, whatever. That's not really me. I'm into like deeper stuff of what people are actually going through. Like I've been into psychology. It even says it on my on the numerology chart of my birthday. One of the aspects says I forgot what the whole man. I gotta probably stop talking to remember what it is, but like